Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're looking at a live trade of Mobileye, MBLY, and we're looking for a short play. So this was one of the morning gap trades that went out to subscribers about 9 o'clock in the morning, 30 minutes before the open. This is part of the morning gap trading strategy where we're looking for stocks that are gapping higher or lower at the open, looking for an opportunity for a price reaction in the other direction. We're looking for 44.48. That's at the point in which I will enter a short trade looking for a reaction to the downside. Once that happens, assuming it gets there, and it looks like it wants to get there, and these are price levels that I teach you in my course how to get. Not only are stocks going to have price reactions in the other direction from these price levels, but they're also drawn to these price levels. So you're seeing that now. The market is being drawn to 44, 48, or maybe slightly higher, and generally will pierce through a little bit. And then I'm looking for a reaction down. I'm actually going to look for, if we can get there, a move down, and I'll probably take two trades out of it. I'll probably take half the position off at around, we'll call it 40 or 50 cents. Here we come. Okay, I'm filled. 44.48 is my entry. And so now what we're going to do is A, hope it doesn't go higher and get stopped out. And B, and by the way, where's the stop? My stop is just over 45. I don't think it's going to get to 45. Here we go. So I'm looking for $44. Actually, I'll do $44 and a penny. Just bear with me 1 second. I've got to put this order in. Okay. So I'm looking for 44 and a penny. That will cover half the position. Assuming that happens, I will hold the other half for more of a gain down to about 43.75, and that'll give me a net, roughly 80-cent gain, roughly one way or the other on the trade, assuming we get the pullback that I'm looking for. This is a morning gap trade looking for a price reaction in the other direction. This is exactly what I teach in my course, folks. What I do is I teach you how to find A, the right stocks that work well with this strategy, B, how to identify the price levels where a stock is likely to A, be drawn to, and B, have a price reaction in the other direction. So what we're going to do is give it some time. These are trades where we're not necessarily looking for a huge move. Sometimes we do get a huge move, and that's one of the strategies I teach in my course and how to take advantage of larger moves by taking half the position off and having a risk-free trade and an emotionless trade. And that may work out to be the case today. However, I'm likely not going to stick around for the entire trade. These are trades that generally take a few seconds to 10 or 15, 20 minutes on the outside, anything more than 20 minutes, and it's generally not working out the way we intended it. So we're coming down. We're in the money now, 20 or so cents. It's bouncing around. We're looking for a pullback to 44.01 will be where I cover the first half of the position. Once that happens, I'm looking for another move down to 43.75. But once I put once I cover half of the position, I'm going to put a stop slightly in the money. That's what makes it a risk-free trade. Everything that I'm telling you here is taught in the course at LazyGapTrader.com. You're just watching a live trade. You're watching me do exactly what I teach in the course that other traders do each and every day. They either sell short or buy at a specific price level, and we have specific price targets, and we're looking for a specific profit, and we move on to the next trade. There's other gap trades that were given out this morning. Okay, so I haven't been filled yet, but I'm close. 44.01 is where I need to get filled. It's still hanging out there. It's bidding 44, asking 44.03, 11. It's close. We should get filled. Let's give it another second here. It's hard to concentrate on the trade and talk at the same time. Doing the best I can here. Looking for 44.01. Just want to get that fill on the first half. And then I'll immediately have a stop in the money placed a few pennies in the money, which covers the trading cost. And then I'm able to let the rest ride down. Okay, I just got filled at 44.01. Okay, so now I've got half the money in my pocket, half the trade is in my pocket, and I'm looking for a move for another half the position to get cover at 44.75. So it's taken a few minutes here, but we should get it. There's going to be another candle that opens in another minute and a half or so. Once that next candle opens, that's when we'll likely get the secondary move down. That's traditionally what would happen. So let's see if that happens. If the stock in this first 10-minute candle kind of settles out around here, I would be looking for a quick move down in the second candle. That's just generally the way it works. It's not 100% of the time. It doesn't work like that every time. I'm just telling you kind of what I'm looking for and what I generally will look for in these trades. I've just been doing this a long time, folks. I've kind of seen these trades shape up, and when we get a quick pullback off the level that we did at 44.48, it's generally going to hold for at least a couple or three candles before making any kind of significant move back up, if that's what's going to happen, or it could actually move down the rest of the day. We'll see. I'm not looking to be in this the whole day. I've got other trades on my radar screen, and this, if I can get the second half, would be a really, really nice profit and put me in a very relaxing position for the rest of the day. And it's not just me. It's all the other traders that get my gap trade alerts each and every morning. So the next candle, the next 10-minute candle is going to open up here in about 25 seconds or so, 30 seconds. So let's see what happens when that candle opens. The stock has been stuck here around the 44 to 44.10 area. That tells me there's indecision, and they're waiting for the next candle to open. It's going to open in about, 10 or 15 seconds here. So this is the morning gap trades, folks. I do this each and every day, and specifically, here's the next candle. During earnings season, we get a lot of gap trades each and every day, and that's where the bread and butter of my trading is found each and every day. Not only is it the morning gap trades, but I also teach another strategy in my course, gap fill trades. I give traders not only anywhere from there we go, look at that drop, looking for 44.75. I give traders two types of trades in the morning gap trades, and for example, this morning there were 5 possibilities, and then I give 25 gap fill trades that are close to filling their gaps. I identify them, I give the gap fill level, and then traders can watch those throughout the day. So they're given a whole plethora of trades to watch and act on throughout the trading day, and that's the service I provide. So I'm looking for 43.75. We didn't quite get down there, and I didn't get obviously filled on the second half, and we're bouncing up again. But the next candle just opened, so we're only a minute or so into the second candle. So it's going to bounce around here up and down. I don't think it's done with the downside. My expectation is that we'll probably test the lower end of the opening range, which is the first candle, call it 43.50. That's likely to happen. I'm not going to wait for 43.50. I'm looking for 43.75. So if it doesn't happen here in the next few minutes, I'll make a decision. I'll leave my break-even stop in or slightly in the money stop in, and I'll end the video. I'm not looking to make this a 20-minute video. I thought we would get the move down here. Maybe we'll get it real quick. I'll give it another minute, and that's about it. We should get that move down I'm looking for. Just in case you're wondering, folks, you can come over to lazygaptrader.com, and here we go. So I didn't get filled yet. I'm still hanging out. It's bidding 71, asking 84. I've got to get the ask down a little bit to get filled. The bid is dropping. The ask is dropping. I'm still not filled. I need it down a little more, a couple of more pennies. Let's get it down a couple of more pennies here. Okay, just got filled. All right, folks, I'm going to wrap up the video. Full fill. That was a nice trade. David Frost, lazygaptrader.com. You saw the whole thing. come over, check out the course, folks, lazygaptrader.com. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, folks.